can't say that I've ever felt this free in my whole life. I've always had energies around me that pulled from me. And I always felt so drained. And I'm a pretty strong person where I feel like I can handle my own. But now that I'm feeling authentically and trusting what I feel now, and it's not that I didn't know that I was being fed off of. It's not that I didn't know. I knew it. But for so long, I allowed it because I understood the darkness of the energies through people who came into my energy field. And I know they were for lessons. I get it. I didn't forsake the lessons. I was eager to actually learn. And when I did understand what they were doing, I still felt a sort of obligation, like the savior role. Like, you can change people. And if you love them a little bit more, they would change. That wasn't the case, guys. It only opened more doors, more portals for them to further emotionally manipulate me, because they understood that my heart was always going to do what I felt was best for them at its own expense. See, that's the paradigm that we have to shift for a lot of us as light workers, healers. We have to set real live boundaries, because people just don't take well to boundaries. And I found that many of them didn't understand that they were breaking boundaries. They didn't understand that because they don't even know what boundaries are. But when you start to implement them in your life by not only telling people no, but telling yourself no. Because see, a lot of times we'll say yes to things that we know we should be saying no to. You have to hold yourself back from saying yes a lot of times, because it doesn't work for you nor the people involved when you're constantly saying yes when you should be saying no. That's why so many of us disrespect boundaries, because one person will say yes and another person will say no. Then they'll come back to you and you say yes, and another time you'll say no. You have to let your boundaries be what it is and stick to them. Because if the person or people respect your boundaries when you implement them, you'll understand that the relationship is more than just manipulation or ignorance or selfishness, because they'll change their behaviors. Yeah. We have a long way to go, collective, but we're going to get there. As long as we continue to peel back these layers over our subconscious programming and the conditionings of our lives and the relationships that we've been conditioned to believe is okay and they're right, and we have to peel that stuff away. New Earth is not about manipulating, gaslighting, and having power trips and thinking you control people. It's not about any of that. It's about you fully being who you are authentically and operating from your heart space. Not being so 3D that you don't understand how to treat people. It's a great time to be alive, guys. I'm grateful that I'm here now in this moment, being and allowing my energy to just flow freely without forcing anything or feeling like I have to be at somebody's beck and call. That's not where we're headed, guys. It feels good when you finally release yourself from the programming, from the conditioning, from the savior archetype. Yeah. Speak your truth and stand firm on what you know at your core level, your divine blueprint. You know who you are. I'm just sitting out here basking in all of this, guys. It feels good. Yeah. I hope your day goes well. Do something that makes your heart happy. Yeah. I love you guys. I send you light, love, and healing and truth that breaks the veil.